Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a video to kind of show you guys little tips that I do for decorating for Halloween. I personally don't really do a lot of fall items. I know my mother, like, she loves doing fall stuff, but for me, I've always been a Halloween addict. So I kind of just go from Halloween to a touch of fall for Thanksgiving, and then I just kind of jump into Christmas. But I wanted to show you guys, and this is not like a haul or anything, this is stuff that some stuff's new this year though, but kind of things that I've paid only $1 for. And I wanted to show you guys kind of different stuff that I've gotten, and I mean, this only came from two places, either Dollar Tree or Walmart. So I just kind of want to show you guys some fun items that sometimes you might worry about or be scared that you can't trust it, or you think, oh well, it's from the Dollar Tree, it's going to be really crappy quality. But sometimes you never know. So I wanted to kind of show you guys a couple of items. Again, some of the stuff's a couple of years old, so you might not be able to find some of these items anymore or this season, but I just wanted to show you, sometimes they still offer something up the same degree of a certain item that I've got here. But everything here, like I've mentioned, is $1. Every last bit of it is $1. So I will just show you guys kind of some of my favorite items, and I'll just talk about a few of these. So over here with starting is Dollar Tree does actually sell lighters, and they're actually very good. This one's actually really low on the fluid, but you know, usually these are like $3.50, you know, something like that for just one single one. Now sometimes I do buy better brand ones for things that we do, like for our grill or things like that, but for me, just lighting my candles basically around the house for $1, can't beat that. So this is just one of those things that you see it all the time, you probably buy it all the time, but you've probably never stopped and thought about buying that from the Dollar Tree. So that's one of my first favorite items, and I wanted to show you guys the flame so you kind of had an idea that it's actually not all that bad. One of my favorite things, it's lost some water because I broke it by accident one year. I dropped it and I love the snow globes that Dollar Tree has. I've got a million of these. I've got everything from ghosts to bones, like skull heads, to black cats. But I wanted to show the little jack-o'-lanterns because they were so cute, but I forgot about it being broken until I pulled it up. But they have a huge variety of snow globes. So if you like stuff like that and you want to just add a little small tabletop item, these are perfect. As well as every year they have new colors, new designs, but these are ceramic. You know, these are heavy and they will break. It is solid ceramic, but some are plain, just a simple gray color. I've got some that have green RIPs on them, or the purple. They definitely add a little bit of something else, kind of like snow globes when you want something kind of unique on your tabletops. Like if you throw a party and you have like a buffet set out, those are definite cute fillers that you can do. I've bought some last year that were black or had black cats on them. They were purple cups. I love these. These are from Walmart. It's just a little 4-pack of plastic cups. But I personally buy these because, one, like, I will reuse them, or I will give them to like my niece and nephew for fun, like once Halloween's over and done with. But you know, most of the time I do like buying these for my parties that I do because, you know, paper ones are great and everything. They're disposable. But sometimes when you have a lot of people or a lot of children over and you are a little nervous when it comes to paper goods, you know, these are not going to fall apart or, you know, leave rings or anything on the tables. So this is kind of better just for me personally. But I do love these just for cuteness to drink out of around the season. So this is my favorite, is a little haunted house with a little ghost on it. They've got several different ones. Again, those are from Walmart this year. And then next I have... Let's see if I can get my tripod to sit upright. It's a little crooked, but okay, there we go. And this is kind of something I mentioned when I was doing my like swirl, like do-it-yourself mixologies and things of that nature. This is the kind of stuff I was talking about. I don't use these for kids in our neighborhood. Again, I've mentioned that we give out candy left and right, so this would just be wasteful. But these are cute for little gifts, like my niece and nephew. Sometimes I get them some special little goodies when they come to visit. Things like that. You could use these for baked goods if you happen to do anything fun for gifts, but also I like to use these for storing some of my Halloween tarts like I mentioned. These were $1. They do have some that are like $1.50, but these were actually a little bit cuter. I love the happy spiders on them. Then we have just the basic styrofoam tombstones. They have like black ones and gray ones. I do love those for the day of. I don't really put them out because they are flimsy and they could get blown away, and they definitely aren't really weatherproof. That's the bad thing about them. But the good thing is, like, I'm only going to use them the night of. So they come with little baby stakes on the bottom, and they're perfect for just popping in the yard really quick on Halloween night. So I you know, for $1, can't really beat that. So this is something new this year, our solar lights. Now, I had gone to a couple of Dollar Trees and saw these guys, and they had like 1 or 2 left. So I just didn't think much about it. Finally found one that had them in. And so at first I was nervous. I thought, okay, well, these are definitely adorable, but for paying $1 each, you know, do you get what you pay for out of it? So I do have this one exampled, showing you guys just how good they really are. And even though it is a little bit bright in here, it's relatively good. They actually are kind of, it's shining on the table right now underneath me. I do love these, especially because I have Christmas ones and I have basic year-round ones, but I do love these. Oopsies, wrong end. But it does come with its own stake, and that is a long stake too. I mean, it's like the length of it, so those are not going anywhere, which is a good thing. Now, I can't promise how long they will last. I can't promise, you know, the best quality, but for $1, I'm going to give it a try. So I bought 10 of those. Those are this year. So you might be able to find those. So you guys should definitely check that out. And then, of course, they have fake body parts. I've got like a foot and a hand. They do like organs and stuff. But these are hilarious. I love these. I usually just sit them around random places in the house. But they are quite funny. So I wanted to show the hand. And this green bucket is actually from Dollar Tree. And usually when they have things like this, it's extremely flimsy. And you know, it's one of those things I don't worry about paying the buck for. But man, this one is like really, really sturdy. Like the bottom is completely sturdy. It can hold the weight. So this is cute for anything, for decorating, or if you just want to stash some things in, or just for storage. You can use it for anything. I will probably wind up using it for storing candy or stuff that's for the night of Halloween. But it's a good, beautiful green color. So I might actually use other storage tarts, things like that in it for year round. And then I have shown the purple spider in a previous video before, and everybody seemed to really like him. They do have these back this year in silver and gold. I haven't seen purple though, but they are posable little, just flimsy spiders. But this one was actually broke, but and I should have grabbed the other one. But they do come with a little cord on the back, and you can hang them. So if you want to hang them in a doorway, hang them, you know, in a tree or something. These are adorable little guys, and I absolutely love them. I'm just going to stick him right here because he's just so stinking cute. And he's harder to picture on the camera, but because he's so shiny right now, but I do love him. Then they have little fake crows. I love this one. I usually grab a couple of them just to kind of sit around the house during the year. And these are all Dollar Tree items, but then we get to these 2 buckets right here. These are from Walmart from this year. Again, $1. I bought this one because I have my black cat Hurley, and it's got black cats all around the side of it. So this will be definitely a good, you know, my niece or nephew could borrow it to trick or treat with, or I may give out my candy in it. And this is just the tub that matches my cups of a little ghost and haunted house. This is one of my favorite items. They have 2 or 3 different ones. My menu one, like witch's menu, is already up in my house. So this one I just bought. These are wooden, and they've got a little hanger on them, but they're very cute. They usually have some kind of cute little like names of food items, things like that. So I love plugging those kind of around the kitchen. This is something, and I'm just going to pull these out. They have millions of different versions, different packs every year. Some have 2 or 4 items, some are single. So these exact ones may not be available this year, but I love little paper cutouts. So we just have like a spooky one. They have been through a lot. I've had these for several years. My little haunted house. Then this is one of the ones that comes with like a little 4-pack because they're a little smaller. I like putting these around my doors around the house. I just tape them up. And then they have stuff anywhere, jack-o'-lanterns. And I love this one. It's my glittery black cat. Or witches. She's fallen off my door, so I figured I'd show her real quick. These are some of my favorite Dollar Tree items. And I think Walmart does sell certain ones to some degree, but those are definite good little fillers if you've got like a lot of glass windows. Like my parents' house is an atrium, which has like 6 windows around it. Those are perfect for filling spaces like that, putting onto your doors. I have white doors in my home, so it definitely stands out, and they're very adorable. Then we have, of course, Cupcakes. Oh, I hate that sound. But these are actually a lot cuter. They had 4 or 5 different kinds, but of course the black cats, because I love my black cat. $24 to a pack. basic little liners. Now I have still bought some that cost a little bit more from Michael's that are a little more decorative and a lot more elegant looking, but you can't beat these for, you know, $1 to get the little picks with them as well. I might actually use the picks on some other items instead of cupcakes. And then they always have fall type stuff, but this one I do love, just a plastic dish for candy, for, you know, whatever you might want to sling into it. And lastly, my absolute favorite item, I have raved about this, and I've had a lot of questions from you guys about them, are the little battery tea lights. Now, Walmart is selling them. I think they have colored ones. They had like orange ones, purple ones for like $2.50, I think, for maybe 6. So of course you're still getting a great deal. I mean, if you bought 2 packs of 3, you get 6 there for $2 and you get 50 cents more, but you get colored ones. But I could not buy enough of these things. I finally found a place selling them because all of my Dollar Trees, a guy was going to propose to his girlfriend, so he bought them out, and the one where I finally found all of my solar lights finally had like 20 packs sitting there, so I grabbed like 5 packs. But I did tell you guys and wanted to show you kind of up close what they look like when you buy them. It just has a clear little strip right here that you pull out like most battery operated items. Click it on, and let me turn this light out because he's hard to see. That's a little better. But these are actually very, very cute, and they do give off a pretty good bit of light, and it's just a little rubber tip. It's got like a little tiny bulb under there. One of mine, I accidentally snagged it off, so at least I know what it looks like underneath. But I do love these guys. They are wonderful for $1 for a 3-pack of them. You cannot beat that. You know, you can pay more. That's totally up to you. I use so many of them. They do run on batteries, so technically you could always buy replacement batteries, but for me, I just would buy another $1 pack of 3, to be honest. But I do love those. I recommend those to anybody, especially things that you might not really want to have to worry about watching them. Maybe you don't have the time to check on them, or they're going to be running for a while and a regular tea light might burn up before you get the time to finish. So I just want to show that to you guys to kind of show you those tea lights that I've been raving about. I hope this video is a little bit helpful. I love Halloween so much, if you haven't guessed, and I wanted to kind of share some items that are my favorite dollar items. Of course, there are other things out there that are more expensive, you know, and I'm going to show pictures of how I decorate closer to Halloween, like my outside stuff, my nutcrackers I have that are Halloween, and of course my village. I've been working on that one. But these are just my dollar items that are either from Walmart or Dollar Tree. So you guys definitely need to check those places out. Check out your cheaper aisles. And don't forget that these items also, even though you're already paying the $1 for them, you're going to reuse them every year. Like, it's not like you've paid it for once and then you're done. I mean, maybe the cupcake things you will. But reuse them, reuse them. I mean, this is wood in here. You've got buckets that nothing's going to happen to those unless you just are crazy and are harsh to them. But all these items are going to be reusable, so that's even better. So, of course, always remember that when you decorate, that these items are going to be reused. You're not going to pay the once and then have to pay that every year. So, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. As always, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!